Hi everyone, I hope you're having a great summer. I just want to take this opportunity again to thank you for the wonderful year that we had last year and how we all came together during the transition and just finished strong. As you know, our school board began their headmaster search in the spring, and I was privileged to be part of the process of coming together and reviewing resumes. As we reviewed those resumes, it became clear to us that we did not feel that our headmaster was in that group that we were reviewing. And as we began to pray and seek what God had for us in the fall, it became clear to us that we believe that our headmaster was right here with us all along. So I am thrilled to announce and introduce Colonel Scott McLeod, our new headmaster for Summit Christian Academy.
Thank you, Shelley. Hey, everybody. It's just great to talk to you today. First, Amy and the children and I are just so incredibly humbled to be joining the team. What a privilege to come alongside you guys and to be part of this incredible institution. I want to start off by just kind of explaining how I got here. Having been part of the process throughout the last year, I just couldn't ignore anymore the conditions that I felt like God was setting. And so let me explain what I believe those were. The first is my and my family's care and love and devotion for this school. As you know, our oldest has been here for 10 years. Amy and I both have loved Summit, and we care about it. We care about you. The next thing that I couldn't ignore was simply my rapport with both the administrative team as well as many of you as faculty. Third, couldn't ignore what we felt to be the current need. For an interesting set of reasons, the school board simply didn't feel as if the best candidate was there. It had been on my heart for some time, knowing what the school was facing and the challenges that lay ahead. It had been on my heart, and I think God put it there to begin thinking about, hey, could I help? Could I come alongside? Could I use the skills and the attributes that God has blessed me with over the past 31 years in the Army to come in and lend a hand? Next, listen, Shelley, you've done a tremendous job, and the bottom line was this: that we've asked Shelley to wear 2, if not 3 hats over the last 6 to 7 months, and it was apparent to me that with more help, that this school was only gonna get better, that we were only gonna be able to provide a better product to our customers, the parents, and fulfill our mission and vision for the cause of Christ. And so all of these conditions came together, and then finally I just realized, hey, I was available. I'm retiring on 31 July, and just realized, why not? Why not allow the Lord to use me in this way if this is what He wanted? So when I made that decision, I did feel like I needed to ask a few things of the board. And the first thing I asked for was I had to have 100% concurrence. I needed to make sure that this just wasn't me. It wasn't just me trying to get in and assume a position or a role. I needed that confirmation from the board, and every one of them came back and said, yes, we believe it's also God's will. The next sign of confirmation I needed, quite frankly, was I went to Shelley and Sally and the other members of the team, and I needed them to tell me, is this something that you would want? Can I help? Can I add value? They came back with a resounding yes. When I looked at all of these conditions, basically I connected the dots, and it painted a picture that said, yes, the Lord wants this to happen, with confirmation from my family as well and some of my close mentors. I went ahead and made an offer to the board, and they accepted that offer. So that's the story of how I got here, and I just want you to know the context of what's happened over the last 3 or 4 months. I can tell you this: when I made that decision, a huge, huge load fell off my shoulders, and I felt at peace about that. And I've always believed that we should let peace be our guide as we make decisions. So next, let's talk about the future, and this is what we're most excited about. We believe Summit is a special place. We believe that God has given us unique characteristics that makes Summit a unique and special institution that's able to not only serve the needs of Cedar Park, but also the greater Austin area. Having been part of that strategic planning committee, I can tell you that we are still very serious about making organizational changes and improvements here that are going to position this school to be a leader throughout the greater Austin area. So I'm just super excited about what the future holds. Right now, just so you know, I've been up here volunteering throughout the month of June. We're already making improvements. We're working hard on facilities. We're working hard on other areas to ensure that when you come back to school, this place is going to be ready for you, and most importantly, we're going to be in a position to minister to our children and our families. Next, just so excited to work with Shelley and Sally and the rest of the administrative team. I really do care for them. They've become friends, and so I'm just humbled to get the opportunity to come alongside and serve with them and with you. I want you to know that after 31 years in the Army, honestly, the thought of working with young men and women is not a foreign thought to me. Quite frankly, after you guys got done with them for the past 30 years, they came to me and my buddies in the Army, and so pretty comfortable with the aspect of education and training from that standpoint. But I've got a lot to learn, and Shelley and Sally and you are going to teach me a whole lot about education. So super excited about that opportunity to grow in those ways and to learn from you. Finally, I just want you to know this, and this is just from my heart, guys. I consider it a special privilege to be entrusted with the care and the welfare of these little boys and girls. And when I think about the fact that their moms and dads are willing to entrust their pride and joy into my hands and your hands, that really humbles me. And it reminds me really what this is about. This isn't a job. We're a school, we're a ministry, and we're a business. But we are part of the kingdom. We're doing tremendous things for the Lord, and I'm certain that He's got tremendous things ahead for us, and that I believe He's going to bless us for our collective efforts, and He's going to reward us as we pursue His will and we seek to minister to these families. So I hope you're as excited about this as I am, and we look forward to seeing you in a few weeks and getting started with a new school year. So blessings to you all.